right. Well, Rick, first I'd like to ask you, how have you enjoyed spending your day in the PCVS community?
I absolutely loved every minute of my time here. We started out, of course, with the concert that I wasn't expecting, and I was blown away by the talent on the stage, and I was blown away by the kids in the audience, and all day, everyone I talked to was brilliant, and I can't think of a better day I've ever had.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed
Yeah.
it. So does it surprise you that this school is the one that's slated for closure?
I knew that this school had a lot of spirit because, of course, as you know, a lot of people are very concerned about the fact that it's closing, and a lot of people contacted me on the show and asked me, could you do something about this school closing? And quite frankly, I couldn't. It wasn't the type of thing I could do on the show, but it was the type of thing that interested me. So I started reading online, and I started just looking into it on my own time. And the more I read about it, the more confused I became because I just couldn't believe that a school like this would close. So I was absolutely thrilled when PCVS won the Spread the Net Challenge, because then I knew that I would get a chance to visit the school. And I was also amazed that the school won, because I know how active you've been trying to save the school, and I know from a student council and for students that are active, I understand that would suck up a lot of oxygen. The fact that they found time to go out and raise all this money for Spread the Net is tremendous, and I no way think that it was driven by the fact that the school is closing, because I know there's been a long history in the school of philanthropy and especially contact with Africa. So it's just a great feel-good story from my point of view. From your point of view, because your school is being closed for God knows why, I don't know, maybe not so feel good.
Well, I thank you for recognizing that, but it's really nice to have you here and sharing in our passions. Is there anything you'd like to say, any maybe last words of advice for students that are still fighting for the school?
You know what, I think that this could go two ways. This could be a tremendous feel-good story. I hate the idea. It kills me that anything would happen that would encourage a group of young people to become active, and that they would, at the end of the day, they would come away with the feeling that you can't fight City Hall. Now, I know this is not a City Hall decision, it's a provincial decision, but the fact that from what I'm gathering, that there hasn't been enough personal contact with the minister, with the premier, I find personally extremely disheartening. And I just hope that something happens, and this, at the end of the day, students walk away believing that they can actually make a difference and make a change. For that to happen, the school is going to have to be opened or remain open, or at the very least, students deserve a voice, and they deserve an audience with premiers and cabinet ministers. Quite frankly, that's why they're there, and they're not there to not talk to a group of concerned citizens like the fine citizens that I met here today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for talking with me.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming today to PCVS.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.